The High Court has just thrown out a very, very interesting case. This case involves a very popular Facebook page, which virtually everybody knows. Yeah, I'm of course talking about Kilimani Moms. One of the women in Kilimani Moms had gone to the High Court to seek damages. Yeah, she said her privacy had been interfered with, and her reputation was in ruins. For those who love gossip, or as we call it in Kenya, mshene, it cannot get any juicier than this. Okay? Now, of course, both parties used initials, I guess, to protect them from further damage. Yeah? So let's just call them housewife, let's call him wife and the other woman. Okay? Now, here's the story. Here's the absolutely crazy story. Now, these two women are friends. One was wife, one was the other woman. They were very close friends. So, apparently, yeah, because the judge said the facts are correct, so I should not use the word allegedly. Now, the facts are that the wife's husband had an affair with her best friend. Yeah? Now, this happens all the time. And actually, it's very sad, yeah, because many good friendships are broken. Yani, this woman saw her friend's husband, and she said, no, huyu jamaa lazima. And you know, as they say, if a woman wants a man, you're in trouble, yeah. Of course, if a man wants a woman, it's not guaranteed, yeah. In fact, in most cases, they'll fail. Yeah, but if a woman wants a man, you're done. Now the story gets juicier. Apparently this man ended up at the other woman's house. And it is, well, let me not say alleged because they say it's the facts, yeah. Now this other woman dragged the man, yeah, and they got into an affair, and this other woman ended up pregnant. Now, I'm sorry to say this, but your story of being dragged sounds like the kind of excuse an errant husband would give their wife. Anyway, the wife talked to her husband. Her husband said he does not have any feelings for that other woman. Yeah, that he has only feelings for his wife. Okay, and so the wife decides to go public on Kilimani Moms. And apparently both were members at the site. I mean, both were regulars at the site. And so this very angry woman, very angry wife, exposes the other woman. Yeah, and he just puts it there on Facebook. Pictures, details, etc., etc. Now, before the case goes to court, apparently the two women meet at a cop shop, yeah, at a police station. And this other woman says that the wife actually tried to attack her, yeah, or attacked her, yeah, and it was only the quick reaction of the cops and those who were around that stopped what would have been a very ugly fight between the wife and the other woman. Now, Justice Mativu, in throwing out the case, noted that the facts were all correct, yeah. Therefore, there was no legal grounds on which anybody could be charged or any damages, anybody would seek any damages. In other words, if you're a thief, and in this case, probably the thief of a husband, if you're a thief and the facts are correct, you cannot say that your reputation was damaged. Now, this has a very interesting angle politically. Yeah, if I may, if you'll allow me to change the subject briefly, yeah? Because what has happened is for many years, politicians, corrupt politicians, yeah, have protected themselves through courts, yeah? When journalists call them corrupt, they rush to go to court and they get huge damages. Now, journalists should be encouraged by the fact that if you can prove that that politician is corrupt, and this should not be very difficult, yeah, because CDF funds are not accounted for. This deal you mentioned, blah, blah, blah. and you're one of the directors in this company, your wife is one of the directors in this company, it's easy to prove corruption, okay? But many journalists have cowered, yeah, to actually take on big, powerful politicians, yeah, and with good reason. Yeah, because if somebody is a politician, is maybe in parliament, is a legislator, he can do you a lot of harm. Yeah, that is the truth. Okay. Anyway, back to our case. Now, if we can try and look at this from another angle, obviously this other woman, I can understand her pain. Yeah, because not everybody likes to be exposed in that manner. Yeah, and you can also argue that these were two consenting adults. Yeah, so the woman's husband is to blame, or rather is a big part of the problem. Even if it's not the entire problem, is a big part of the problem. After all, he was not kidnapped and taken to the woman's house. How do you go to the best friend of your wife's house? How? And to do what? Gosh. Now, this thing of snatching other people's husbands, allegedly snatching other people's husbands, is rampant in Kenya today. Yeah, and in the next episode of this series, we'll try and examine why. Okay, why is it all of a sudden this has become such a huge problem in our country, and especially in Nairobi, yeah, amongst the middle class, but also in other major cities and towns, and indeed even the rural areas. Why? Okay, we'll quickly examine that in the next episode. It should be interesting. Okay, you know the usual drill. Look out for the link on your top left-hand corner. Click on it and you should be there in a jiffy. This is Kumekucha. See you there.